We're very excited about the season. As most of you guys know, we have a really new team, a lot of young players, new faces, and they've been working really hard in the off season. We've come into coming out of our summer trip to South Africa and now into the full swing of things, and really just trying to gear up for Norfolk State this weekend, and then from there, I think with this group, as I've said before, is that every day we're getting better, and every month we're going to be a different team. So the team that we see in November, it will be different than the one that we're out there in December, and then hopefully our best team is out there playing in March. But it's been a fun process with this group. I love coaching them. They're really into it, and can't wait to actually tip off on Sunday.
Mentioning that the team's going to be different as the season goes along, what do you hope to learn about it during the non-conference schedule?
The non-conference schedule is very challenging. We're home one game in the month of November, and then we're on the road. So we're going to put our youngins out there and let them be some road warriors. And I think when you're looking at how difficult the A-10 is, that can only help prepare us for when we get to January.
Coach, generally speaking, how can the youth that you have be an asset as opposed to something that you bang your head against the wall with?
We always joke around a little bit about the gray hairs or losing your hair when you have such a young team. But to be honest, there's some things that they don't even know, And so with that, you kind of get an excitement where they just want to go out and play. So everything that we're teaching them and everything in practice, it's been a process. But like I said, they're working hard. They're excited about it, and they're very talented. So that's the other thing. If you're going to be young, let's be young and talented, and that's definitely the group that we have.
What do you know about Norfolk State?
Norfolk State is going to be a great challenge for us. They have a Virginia Tech transfer that is a really big post player. She's talented. Jordan Strode got another year of eligibility. She's a St. Joe's transfer. They're very athletic. They really can take it off the bounce and really penetrate well. And so we're going to have to do a really good job of keeping them out of the paint and really controlling our glass. That rebounding stat will be a big one for us.
So many kind of new pieces, how the kind of personalities, how does that kind of come together with the trip to South Africa? You guys, they've been here all summer. Kind of how does this come together as a team and personality-wise?
Yeah, we have a lot of characters on the team now. It's Sydney Archie, our Richmond player. She's fun and full of life. Taya Robinson as well, and then Tara being from New Zealand. We have a great mix, and then our returning players I think have done a really good job of helping them get used to our program and help continue our culture. And Brianna Gibson is playing really well, and Sandra Skinner has been a team leader for us from the start.
From our local ladies, Taya and Sydney?
Yeah, I think they're going to have a huge impact. Taya's been battling some injury that she had coming in from Huguenot, so we're waiting a little bit on her. She's a little bit more day by day. But Sydney's going to be in the mix right from the get-go. She's one of the most competitive players that I've ever coached. She's got a high motor, and she's coming back from an injury as well, but you wouldn't even notice it. She's really been battling, and she's been playing well. So you'll definitely see her having an impact on Sunday. He has. He was her AAU coach. We love it that both of her parents are VCU grads, and TJ obviously was a good player here as well. So she got to go break his scoring numbers, make sure she's got better stats than he did when he played.
We saw a lot of Jaylen Maddox towards the end of the season last year, an exciting player. I guess, do you expect her to take on a more significant role this year?
Yes. Jaylen has the most experience coming back in our guard position, and we do. We look at her as being a go-to player for us this year, and really she brings a lot of energy. She's the one every game that comes out. Our scrimmages right now let us in charges. She can get to the rim, she can shoot it, and she understands what we're doing. She has that confidence that comes from having been on the floor before. So, we expect a lot of good things from Jaylen this year.
Go through something like this a couple of years ago as well, where you were relatively young in terms of your roster? And if so, I seem to remember that one of your first couple of teams was very freshman and sophomore oriented. And how are you better able to handle that type of youth now as a coach, having gone through it just a few years ago?
Yes, when I first got here, there was a really large freshman class, and so it was developing with them, and you just sometimes as coaches you want them to understand everything right now, and you really the things that we talk about is, hey, we're in the process. It's going to be a long season, it's going to be a journey, and we've got to stay together, but we're going to keep getting better every day in practice, and every game we're going to be exposed to something that we might not have faced yet, or they might not have a lot of experience, and we're going to handle it together. So, when you have a young team, there's definitely, a little bit of the roller coaster that you go on. And I think from a coaching staff standpoint, you have to be very consistent and help them through that so that they don't lose their confidence, and that they don't, break a little bit with the adversity that we might face in the beginning of the year.
Style of play-wise, what can we expect? Adjusting to our talents, or how do we're going to attack the season to start off?
Yeah, we'll be a little bit different. We probably won't be as fast-paced as we've been in the past. Our athleticism, that we've had in the past has really dictated our pressing style and things like that. But this year's team can really shoot it, which is fun. They can really put up some points and really can shoot it from outside, which I think we'll see a higher percentages of us making threes than we have been last year. And so that's fun. We're still working on that defensive identity that I actually obviously love. That's one of the best parts that I think of how you build a championship team, and that's something that we're really working on with our young players. Just getting used to the pace of play that you've got to play at, and then really just the grind that you need to have on the defensive side.